Hi, my beautiful Cancers, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. This is going to be your February the 11th until the 18th tarot reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For those of you guys that are new, welcome, and if you are returning, I'm so glad to have you. If you have not subscribed, feel free to subscribe, as that is always greatly appreciated. All right, so there are a couple of messages, you guys. As it is Valentine's Day, my entire store will be 30% off for the next, so pretty much from now, the time that you see this reading, until the end of the month, the whole website is 30% off. Other than that, there's going to be a special sale on Valentine's Day only, so you guys can look out for that as well. If you're looking for a personal reading, it will be in the description box. You'll find the link, as well as for the extended. I have done a change to the extended, so the extendeds are 20 plus minutes now. We are going to pull some oracles, romance angels. We're going to clarify the romance angels. It is going to be only directed at love, so everything you need to know about you and the person that you're dealing with, as well as we are going to pull some oracle cards with that one and go through you and your energies with each of the signs. What else do I have to say? There's going to be a new series that I'm starting this weekend on Instagram. So for those of you guys that are not following me on Instagram and you want more content, definitely check out my Instagram. It's in the description box below. There's going to be videos posted for the weekend every Friday. It'll be the weekend readings. And then I have a lot more new stuff coming out on Instagram as well. So if you did want to check that out, feel free. Other than that, I think we are all good. All right, so we're just going to get started with your reading. And happy Valentine's Day, you guys. All right, so let's see. Messages for Cancer. Show me what Cancer needs to see, please. Show me what Cancer needs to see from the 11th, through the 18th. The Six of Swords. Show me what Cancer needs to see, please. The King of Swords. Temperance, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, messages for Cancer, the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, right under Temperance. Divine timing is going to be at play this week. The Queen of Cups, and as your overall, we have the Page of Swords with the King of Cups. I almost sense automatically here that some of you guys are dealing with somebody who you had walked away from because they weren't being expressive with you. Maybe this person wasn't ready for a relationship, but whatever reason you decided to move forward from this person, I definitely sense that they are trying to, some of you had this person blocked. They're trying to make another profile to see what it is that you have on your profile here, but it's like this person is trying to figure out the best way to get back on your good side here. If they were closed off, they definitely have things that they want to express to you, but for some reason I see that this person can't get to you here. So we're going to start off with the Six of Swords. You guys, this energy is all about moving forward, right? This is about coming out of a bad time, a very conflicting time for some of you guys. Some of you, this could have been coming out of a time of betrayal, but this is you picking yourself up and moving yourself forward. This is you no longer letting the past affect you, no longer letting the people that, need to, disappear from your life in order for you to live your best life. You're no longer letting those people affect you here. Some of you guys, this could actually just be traveling, moving to a different country here because you are just not happy with where you're currently living here. So some of you, this absolutely has to do with moving, traveling, just seeing the world through a different eyesight. Some of you guys are just really not well in the place that you're living. Maybe you're not living in the greatest environment and you're finally getting, in the position to be able to move towards where you feel would be safe or your dream destination when it comes to where you would want to live. With this King of Swords here, some of you guys are moving, some of you guys are locating to a different workplace here. Some of you guys have to travel for this work, this new job that you have coming in here. But I feel like you guys are being more direct and more clear here. I feel like you had in the past given a lot of your heart to somebody who you've given a lot of your heart to them before they really showed you that they were deserving of it. And I feel like this person really didn't match your energy at all here. So it's almost like you're learning to use your mind more instead of, you know, your heart. Of course, you're going to use your heart. You're going to listen to your heart, but you're going to be more analytical. You're going to be more, you know, smart when it comes to love instead of just putting everything out there. All right, with the Temperance here, this is all about, you know, if you've been in arguments with somebody, I definitely sense that there's going to be an end to those arguments here. Things are going to be a lot more balanced out. A lot of you guys, though, this is you finding that balance within your own self and you moving forward alone. Some of you, this is moving forward within the partnership. This could be a reconciliation, because I do sense that there is somebody wanting to come back from the past. Right? If this is somebody coming back from the past, this is all about balancing things out here. This is all about truly understanding one another, laying everything out on the table, being open, honest, and vulnerable here, understanding why you separated in order for you guys to know how you can move forward. Some of you have a Sagittarius coming into your life. Some of you just have somebody that is going to be a lot more balanced coming into your life because of the fact that you had separated yourself from somebody that was no longer serving you. With this Nine of Swords here, some of you guys are just very anxious here. This could be sleepless nights, but it's almost like you're just kind of not feeling the greatest when it comes to love. Some of you guys are on the verge of giving up here. Some of you guys are just going through a heartbreak and you're really allowing yourself to feel what it is that you need to feel. There definitely is protectance around you, because I feel like some of you guys have been dealing with something and keeping it to yourself, so you don't have many friends or family that are supporting you right now. You're kind of just taking all the burdens in on your own, and know that there are, you know, guidance. There is guidance around you, guidance supporting you. And that you are not alone, especially if you're feeling alone. Know that you're not alone. Know that there are people that you can reach out to if you wanted to. With the Six of Pentacles, there's definitely a helping hand that is coming in towards you. This could be a friend of yours here. This could be you picking yourself up and helping yourself here. But definitely I sense that for some of you also, what I'm sensing is that there's a lot of people that are needing your attention and needing your help at a time where you just want to be by yourself and kind of, you know, be in solitude to really take care of yourself and the things that you feel you need to take care of. But if you are needing assistance, especially when it comes to finances, I definitely see that if you've applied for some sort of loan here, I definitely see that, or you're asked for some sort of help to get you out of a certain position. I see that happening. Some of you guys, this is just that you've been struggling financially, going paycheck to paycheck, and I sense that there's a way for you to make more money here. Some of you guys are really needing to go through your finances in order to really see where it is that you spend too much money. You know, pay attention to where it is that your money is going. Even if it's just for 1 month, you write down every single thing that you spent, you'll notice that there are so many little areas that you could save for. And this could be saving for a vacation, saving for you to go in the direction that you want to go to, but right now it just doesn't seem possible. I see that there is a way. You just have to analyze things a little bit more. With this Queen of Pentacles, you are going to find that money. You are going to find whatever it is that you need here. It is going to be given to you here. This is you feeling a lot more stable, more independent within your own self. Some of you guys, this could be worries because you were going through a divorce here. Maybe this person, you were the one that kind of, you know, stayed at home, did all the work at home, and the person you were dealing with was the one that was bringing in the paycheck. Now after this divorce, it's like you're kind of wondering how you're going to support yourself. Don't worry. I definitely sense that there are opportunities that are going to come towards you, but you have to start thinking future orientated. You can't be thinking about where you are now, especially if you're feeling stuck, or where you were in the past to get you to where you are now. You have to think of how you want your future to look and make those plans in order for it to happen. With this Wheel of Fortune, it's like the second you feel more stable, the second you pick yourself up when you're feeling the most down, especially, it is so important. I feel like it is a very big test to, you know, when we feel like we're about to give up, we're always so close to getting what we want. When we feel super down and like we can't, like we're super overwhelmed and we can't do things, it's usually because we're frustrated because we're behind anyway. So doing that just makes us more frustrated, right? So you might as well just jump into it. Once you do that, this Wheel of Fortune happens, you get more aligned with yourself, more aligned with fate, more aligned with destiny. For a lot of you, I'm sensing that this is messages that are going to help clear your mind, clear your anxiety here. But there are good things coming in. This is good luck that is surrounding you throughout this week. No matter how you feel, no matter how down you feel right now, know that you are being guided. With this Queen of Cups, some of you guys are needing to, you know, communicate with your mother, I'm sensing here. Communicate with a mother or a womanly figure in your life, somebody that's older than you, a lot wise, very loving, no matter what it is that, you know, this is somebody that you don't feel would ever judge you. You could say whatever you want to this person and they'll always, you know, look at you with the same loving eyes. They'll always give you the most amazing support. It's almost like they know what you need to hear. So there's somebody like that in your life. You need to reach out to them. This could be a Cancer person. This could even be a friend for you here. But I am definitely sensing that you're needing to reach out to somebody here who can help you, who can support you here. Some of you guys, this is a lot of sadness due to a divorce here, because I do see the King and Queen of Cups, which does, you know, this does suggest a married couple here. But I also see other areas here. So some of you, this could be that there was third-party options, third parties that were, you know, brought to light. And this created a lot of anxiety for you, a lot of sadness for you here. Some of you, this is you that's doing the spying because you found out that somebody was with somebody else. You're wanting to find out more about this person, and you're making yourself sick pretty much watching this person's social media, whatever it is, in order to, it's like you don't even know why you're doing this. You just feel like you need to do this. You want to figure out what this person has that you don't have, whatever it is. But I feel like it's really making you sick, and you need to make sure that you're focusing on your life most importantly right now. Some of you are feeling really lonely right now, and you don't realize that the person that's meant for you is actually on their way to you. You just need to keep focusing on yourself, focusing on, you know, your own life, because some of you, you're creating this energy where your soulmate is everything, whether you have one or whether you don't. It's like if you're with somebody, you're putting too much energy and attention into the relationship, forgetting about your own independence. If you are single, you're feeling like if you don't have a certain person by a certain time, then life is going to fall apart, right? So you're needing to really balance yourself out and know that what's in your life right now is truly meant to be in your life right now. When something is meant to come into your life, it will come in. And of course, we're not always going to agree to the timing, but when it does come, we do realize that it was the perfect time. All right, so let's go in and clarify. Let's clarify the Six of Swords, please. Clarify the Six of Swords for Cancer. The Six of Swords with the Seven of Wands here. Some of you guys are realizing that it's not even worth it here, because some of you caught somebody doing something that didn't make you happy. Others of you, this is just that you can't communicate with this person because they're so defensive. They never really hear what you have to say. They just feel like, this is somebody where you try to talk to them, and no matter what you say, they feel like they're being attacked always, right? Very guarded. They have their guards up here. So it's like you're dealing with somebody like that, and you're realizing that you need to walk away. You're realizing that this person is not on the same level as you, or they would be able to truly understand what it is that you're trying to say, because I feel like by this point, you've tried to say it in certain ways, right? Others of you, this is somebody that every time you try to talk about moving things into, you know, a more serious direction, they get all closed off and defensive here. And it's like you intuitively just know that it's time for you to move forward, time for you to move on. This could even be voices in your head that you need to break free from. Some of you, this is family members and friends saying, you know, I think you should do this, you should do that. Oh no, don't do that. I see this is better for you, right? It's all of these outside voices and opinions and influences, and you're needing to move away from that in order to find balance. Clarify the King of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Someone here is learning to go from, you know, making very hasty decisions, very hasty actions, speaking very aggressively due to just being angry really quickly, and learning to control how they truly, you know, speak to people. This is somebody who's very aggressive here, somebody that doesn't really think about hurt feelings. As soon as they feel hurt, they just attack, right? And I feel like this is somebody here who is maturing, who is learning that, you know, they don't always need to speak. They don't always need to, you know, fight to get their point across. If they feel attacked, then yeah, you can feel attacked, but you don't need to attack somebody just because you feel attacked. So there is an energy here that is really growing. Some of you, this energy is growing due to the fact that you moved away from this person here, helping them to really see what made you move away in the first place, what actions they, you know, had in the situation. Clarify Temperance. Yeah, strong Sagittarius energy here. With the Four of Cups here. Yeah, this is you realizing that, you know, rejection is ultimately for your protection, right? And the more older you get, the more people that you deal with, you truly realize that if somebody, you know, if things aren't going right with somebody, no matter how bad you want it, no matter how much you want it, it's always for a reason. It is always for a reason. And once you realize that, I think that life becomes so much more easy, right? You just allow what's meant to be. And if it's not, then it's just going to be removed, and that's fine. Like, we always change, we always grow. We can never guarantee anything, right? The one thing that is guaranteed is that life is filled with unexpected changes and tower moments. So this is you accepting a rejection, knowing that this rejection is for your best, knowing that even though you might have been rejected by somebody right now, or the person that you're dealing with is, you know, not reciprocating the feelings that you have for them, knowing that that's not the end, that there is somebody out there that is going to line themselves up with you. Some of you, you're rejecting somebody because you may like them, but you don't see a future with them here. Clarify the Nine of Swords. With the Five of Swords here, yeah, there was some sort of fighting and conflicts that led you to feeling very anxious here. Definitely an argument, a fight with somebody. Some of you, this is just struggling within your relationship to the point where you feel like your relationship is stuck, stagnant, and you don't really feel like the person that you're dealing with feels the same for you anymore. Some of you, this is that you don't feel the same for the person that you're dealing with here, and it's causing fights and conflicts. Some of you, these fights and conflicts are within your own head here. I feel like you need to allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, right? Don't just avoid it. Just dive deep into it. That's the only way, you run into fear. That's the only way you can face it head on. Otherwise, you're going to allow it to control you, right? Clarify the Six of Pentacles. With the Ace of Swords here, yeah, there's going to be a victory within your financial career here for some of you guys. Others of you, this is you feeling victorious and very successful by giving back to others, by, helping other people here. Some of you, it's like you have a lot of wisdom regarding business and finance, and you could really, really help people who are wanting to start a business or who are wanting to get their lives together, their career together. Some of you, this could even be you becoming a life coach, a personal trainer here. But there is some sort of clarity regarding something where you could make more money on the side. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. With Justice here, yeah, so if you're worried and you're going through a divorce, don't worry, everything is going to go in your favor here. You will be well off financially. You won't have to worry here. I definitely sense, things going way more in your favor here, so there's no need to worry. All you need to do is really keep the faith. This is number 8, right? And I think of Powerhouse 8. Some of you guys could be dealing with a life path number 8, but 8s are meant to succeed. 8s are meant to be successful, and I feel like, if you are an 8 here, then you don't have to worry about what would go wrong. Just worry about pushing yourself to be the best that you could possibly be, right? 8s are supposed to break into a powerful shift and bring success in ways that would be very, very hard for others to achieve, because 8s have this unlimited faith, this unlimited, faith in themselves that they are meant to succeed, that they will succeed, right? So with this coming out as me seeing this as a Powerhouse 8 with the Queen of Pentacles, this is saying that, regarding your career, regarding your finance, do not worry. Yes, you may be in, not the greatest positions, because the 8 also can be the most, they can go from being a millionaire to bankrupt in 2 seconds, but it's only because they know that they can build it back for themselves, right? Obviously, I'm an 8 if you didn't notice. But anyways, so for some of you, this is saying that you need to have faith in order for what it is that you truly want to actually come to fruition. This is really worrying about retirement for some of you. Know that when the time comes, you will be financially stable. You will be well off. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra here. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. With the Ten of Swords here, after an ending that was probably a very long time, something that you wanted to be over with for so long, and it just kept dragging and dragging, a relationship that you knew you needed to break free from, but you didn't have the strength. Somebody who kept betraying you over and over again, but for some reason you felt tied to them and you couldn't, let them go. Some of you, this could have been a family member, and because they're family, you thought that you had to keep them in your life. But no, if somebody's betraying you, then that's not, what a true family member would do. What somebody who's meant to be in your life. Sometimes we have to be distant from the people that are supposed to be the closest to us, right? Whatever it works best for you is what you need to do for yourself. So definitely, you've been through a lot, and because you've been through a lot, you right now don't feel like, you don't feel like you can see the other side. For some of you, you don't feel like you can see the good coming at the end of this. Okay. But oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. You don't feel like you can see the good coming at the end of this, but this is just saying that there is good, because to come out of the Ten of Swords and to go to the